I'm back off. I'm gonna play the Kai Matter. For sure. Why this shit not coding?
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Styles, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me.
This is how we gonna get rich.
Watch me celebrate, I got me. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, put on the gas. I will not crash.
I'm looking fight that pit bull. Done with it.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. I just set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't 8 weeks working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Yeah, man, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back.
Totally good.
Proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey,
Where the fuck is my goddamn remote?
people claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those
Alright,
days.
Rock.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a
Shit about to piss
can't
me
treat
off.
you like my ace. I got way too many crimes to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes on the road.
Where's your car at? You ain't trying to play me?
Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm like
Yeah, totally dude. They better be totally nude.
now my problems let me point up in magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't
Automatic.
Yeah.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I'm watching on my big TV.
You said you watched it on the big TV?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Fat people just ain't. This nigga Jason gay. Get out my life. That nigga say show some meat. Please.
Where's Chicago?
He buy his game. He just ain't on his mic, and I called his phone.
But probably rolled over and went right back to sleep.
Totally, dude. I think she really like. Don't hate on my music selection. It's the only artist that said I could play his stuff without getting copyrighted. So I started listening to SoundCloud. With that, and I'ma let that shit spank. Automatic with that silly pussy ball head. Call it Chef Benny. Make change on your ass, call him pennies. Baby, yeah, that back ain't call him pennies. Yeah. Bitch, you trying to trip? This is the same song. Trying to get your thing done. Ooh. I made a whole fucking team go. Hey, what are you trying to? What are you trying to? Let's go, asshole. I'm gonna play somebody online. Hoop tripping, hoop tripping, hoop tripping, hoop tripping, hoop tripping, hoop tripping. Hey, I'm trying to trip, but I ain't got nobody.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the
First
Jags
game of
are
the day.
ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jaguars.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
There it is.
first carry now.
Can't run.
Let him turn the
Can't run.
Some serious pressure right out of the gate. That's
Green,
gonna
blue,
go as a
purple,
loss
yellow,
of
I'm lagging.
4, and it'll be second down.
Hey, I'll be back.
Nigga, I've been calling your name. Nigga, where you going?
Well, the first play of the drive was 4. Now they'll look to move it
I was
forward.
trying to tell you to play with Madden.
Second and 14. Shotgun now for Wentz. Blitz coming and down he goes. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And a big 3rd down conversion with a gain of
Drop that
28. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. DJ Hayden, the corner, in on the tackle.
I mean,
when we see
it's
those runs to the
cool.
perimeter,
That
when we see
shit
those
cool.
runs to the edge, we think about big
yeah.
breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Wentz.
That user,
drops
that's
incomplete, but
stupid.
if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
Keep your ass up. That's a deep right.
Niggas think they made a shit, but nigga, that's fine. Just enough. Like
They
it's
head to the
gonna be a
line
homicide.
facing a
Look, they
3rd
got
and
time
7
looking for
following
you.
the incompletion on 2nd down. Wentz.
Bro, they did not let me throw that.
Pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding
Oh,
his way home for the sack that
that's how I
time.
be getting my shit toe up, bro. The nigga don't never want to throw the ball.
Screen passes is they take a
Yeah,
little time
yeah.
to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to
Like
develop,
you chilling
and
in a
sometimes you
hookah
get
lounge.
sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Big ass 40 on the head, nigga, that part. That's a user, bro. He gonna eat that shit up.
Here we go, I got you.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Foles. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver.
One thing you're hoping
Used to
for
let
when you
him,
run drag
Michael.
routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ooh.
Watch safety creep. Say sound one. Alert 3.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
You said what?
We playing nut.
No, I'm playing regular.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm scared. Hayden full. Hayden full. Hey, Alpha.
They're going to try and throw on the crossing route. Complete. That's Oliver. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
I'll put it in there. Okay. For the kids. Well, you better tell their ass not to touch it. You be letting them do the shit.
On 2nd down now. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 23-yard run. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second. And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
If you're looking for the kid, I'm on the east side with it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Who got it? They were for the kill, baby.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 7, Foles. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Open man right side.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Just gone. That's the sorriest play in the fucking world. What play was that? That was the sorriest play in the world. He said Trey James.
He'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Here we go. Hey, sound one.
Here's Foles.
User!
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Fucking ball.
This is a real nice job defensively. Getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll begin the drive with Howard.
I said super hell.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, It's Howard pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Wentz going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
Nigga, that's cheating.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags.
Bro, I promise you, bro, I dove.
Oh my God!
I slid, bro. I did not dive. I slid.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham, credit him with the sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Foles looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Oliver. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Foles. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Six. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get this.
Turn it down?
No, yeah. Let's turn it down. I just want to do this.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say pump the football.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Now Leonard Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Again, he finds an opener. And all the way down to the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. The Jags with their first opportunity.
They did it right to him, bro. The same play. Every time they opened up. Every time. Man, this is what I don't like.
Seconds of the first half.
Because they spam that same play, bro, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This one up. Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he
Hell
is
no.
into the end zone.
And he gets a
So they
2
get
point,
2
bro. This
on
is
the board here
bullshit.
just before halftime.
What? What? He did? Oh, okay.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
That's some shit.
We have hit
his fucking
halftime.
ball,
Still
bro.
2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So we're going with the
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a give to Fournette. It's a pickup to 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now whistles here.
God, what is he jumping off?
One of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
Oh, that was on him.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey, let's get there. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. One yard. 54.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Let's go. Great.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Right back. I'm still watching. I'm watching on my phone.
That's what you get.
Still, we do niggas no type of justice.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. 20. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Howard. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And the return goes out to his own 17-yard line.
I mean, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
You're doing so good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
You're doing so good for myself.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
all of a sudden
often alters the normal spacing and run fix and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they run to the back. This is Thomas Rawls. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls.
Running right over.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I would have ran like that. Hey, you see what I did? I ran like that, coughed that ball up. He ran like that. He do it again.
There, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Let's go. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. I don't think you got it, son. Zebra. Check, pilot. 64. Weak. 25. Check 25. Motion.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That nigga is not that
Like
good.
an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Right up the middle. Right up that pie hole.
8 yards there on the
It's
carry.
not that
And now
easy,
they're
though.
left
I
with a
wish it
much
was
more
that easy.
manageable 3rd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Doug Marrone has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll go with a big bang Fournette. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Throw right side of the tight end is Shaughnessy. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and
Well,
stay
that
ahead
sums
of
it
the
up.
chains. I'm using every cliche I know. But that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Go.
Back to throw. Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Wentz. A good pickup there.
Pass interference. Pass interference.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's
Man, they do not call that shit on this game. No more, bro. I promise you they don't.
Quarterback there to make the play defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
And complete to Zach Ertz.
Did I not catch it?
19 yards the pickup
Oh,
there.
I'm
Move
about
the
to
chains.
say.
Working the sideline
Pretty sure
there.
that was a
Good route,
catch.
good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, and that'll bring up second down.
That shit's stupid. Look. You got to catch that, Alshon.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I don't know how you doing.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They'll come out in the pistol. One final try now for Wentz. That's caught at the 2. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do going in.
So that'll do it for